Oh my goodness gracious. All right, YouTube. We're back for part two. It's clearly a laundry day for us. We are like, hey, what are you doing? Go get your butt in the shower, girl. Tell you. Yeah. Okay. So, anywho, just wanted to give you guys the follow up to the hypnosis class. So, here's what I thought about hypnosis. If you've never been in a state of hypnosis, it seems like it's very, very similar to meditation. I was very open to being hypnotized. I wasn't trying to fight it. So I went into a relaxed state very quickly. You get like really relaxed. I think the lady said that it's like the place that exists between being awake and being asleep. So it's like you're kind of in a place where I don't know, you're aware of what's going on, but you're not, like I said, fully knocked out. So I guess wherever you are, like right before you fall to complete a sleep. But if you were like talking to your spouse, like I know sometimes I talk to my husband, and I can fall asleep while we're talking, and he can do the same thing if we're watching TV or whatever, in that place where you are like right before you're ready to be knocked out. That's where I guess you are in hypnosis. So it wasn't like she was suggesting things to us, like the standard shenanigans that you see on TV for people in hypnosis, like get them to do this, get them to do that, and you're unaware of what's happening. But it was more of just, trying to, I think, create some new suggestions for you. So it talked about, or she talked about, or suggested, like with one of our foods, like I'm a big fan of Bosa freaking donuts. And it's a problem because once I start eating them, then the sugar starts to, you know, create these desires for me to eat other pieces of sugar and other carbs and, so on and so forth. So, she kind of created a visualization exercise during the hypnotic state where we would visualize something actually being on that food, something moving on the food, crawling on and through the food, and you knowing that if you put that piece of food in your mouth, something would crunch and burst. And I was like, well, I don't like anything bursting. You know, I don't, something about that sounds really awful. Anyway, so there was like four places where we did that. And then she brought up some good points about eating. She talked about eating breakfast like you're a king or a queen, eating lunch like you're a prince or a princess, and eating dinner like you're a pauper. And I was like, is that like the court jester? What is that? But yeah, it's eating like you really don't have anything to eat. So one of the suggestions she made was for dinner, you can eat what you want, but only eat one thing. So she kind of likened it to like, hey, if you were to go out to a Mexican restaurant, just eat the chips for dinner. If you wanted to eat chips, then that's what you should eat, and that's it. I said, so I raised my hand. I was like, but I could also eat the chimichanga. She's like, correct, but that's all you'd be able to eat is just the chimichanga, not the chimichanga, the rice, the beans, so on and so forth. And I was like, this is an interesting philosophy. So she kind of doesn't want us to be in a place where we're depriving ourselves, but at the same time, you got to be open to practicing this portion control. So there's a few things that I came away with that I'm really excited about. I'm actually going to get up in the morning and work out. And for working out, she said we need to liken it to recess. Working out has such a chore ideal with it, or a concept of being something that you really don't want to do because it's like working out. But going to recess, that definitely sounds like something that's a little more exciting, which I can agree with as well. But I feel like I was an adult when I was born. I didn't fool with recess. I don't remember too much for playing. I was mainly running my mouth, if you could imagine. So I'm thinking that I do have a weighted hula hoop outside that I might bring into the mix. But because I'm such a big person who, or a person that's big on learning new information, I'm thinking I'm just going to walk and listen to my audiobooks in the morning. That's going to be, I think, the best way to get my day started. And I have a pretty extensive library of audiobooks. All of them I have not listened to from beginning to end. I might stop sometimes, like just short of a chapter when I feel like, I'm done with that book, or I've gotten all I'm going to get at this time. So it will be a good time to go back through some principles. And like I said, just spend some time, some Achilles time in the morning, and also get some exercise in. So I'm actually going to jump up and do that tomorrow, and looking at doing that every single day. Because again, as somebody who is approaching 40 and wants to be around to see my children grow up and also their children, I know that I need to focus on controlling the controllables. That's exactly what I would tell a client of mine. So I need to be doing those same things. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on what was going on after the damn hypnosis. I felt like it was very relaxing. And like I said, I felt good about making the decision to exercise. I hate exercise. And I became a friggin' Zumba instructor. But, truth be told, sometimes that couch just sounds like that best option now. So, I am going to, like I said, get up, and I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. As you know, I'm continuing this journey to get my own shit together. And then the next time I update you, it'll also be on what's going on with the fire starter sessions in January. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys soon. Till then, have a great week. Happy Veterans Day. And I hope you guys are off work on Wednesday. All right. What is this? Love, peace, and soul.